Here, welcome to our very first horror game on the channel here. We've got Doki Doki Literature Club. Basically, I just wanted to kind of get this out of the way here first. I'm told there's a lot of like suicide, self-harm stuff in here, so if that triggers you, just let me know. Or not let me know. Just be aware of that. But yeah, we're gonna get started. I've never played this game before. Please enter my name. Let me in. Cool. And we'll go ahead and get going. Says, hey. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air, but she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor, and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waking up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, it is sign idle and then as a crosswalk, unless they were to catch up to me. Okay. Ha. What is this? I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You said that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Rain. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want people to think we're a couple. I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. And then I say, whatever you say, Sayori. Okay, well, he's obviously insecure. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Rain, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. That's true, I'd like to be alone. I haven't been looking either. She says, that's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did, in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. True. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average, while spending my free time on games and anime. That sounds familiar. I was talking about how I'm worried that you don't want to learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. I'm not sure what a NEET is. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. You at least promise me I'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Okay. Before we continue here, I'm gonna turn the volume up just a little bit. As Grace was telling me, it's a little low. Okay. School is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so, you know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Okay, what's your club? Sayori? Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Oh, poor Sayori. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Okay. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. We are really mean to her. Why are we so mean to her? She seems like a nice enough girl. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest, after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I'd bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Hee hee. Wow, my character is awful. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yay, let's go. Alright. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake, alright? I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs to a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Okay? Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. Eh? I glanced around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Girl 1. Sayori always says nice things about you. Okay. Seriously? You brought a boy? Oh, am I a boy in this? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Rain, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in that situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Well, what are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, and then turns back to the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Oh, is she embarrassed that she's smart? Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Rain. Monica smiles sweetly. I don't know how we know each other, but okay. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Oh, okay. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league, okay? So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... Yeah, you too, Monica. Oh, okay, so I have a crush on Monica. Come sit down, Rain. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sayori says, sorry, I got a little too excited. Okay, so Sayori likes me, and I like Monica. Yuri doesn't like anyone, it looks like. Then how about I make some tea as well? Oh wait, that wasn't Yuri. That was another girl. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. That's cute. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, and Monica, then I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Okay. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. Did she make them for me, specifically? I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe. Oh, okay. So she's super shy. Do all these girls like me? But not for you, dummy. Alright. I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully plates it up in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Iti, don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe in you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the Japan Club last year? Well, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica is a really great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Oh, damn. Really got her. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes schools, events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. Okay, well, they're optimistic at least. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining, though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Rain, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. No, not much of a reader, I guess. Damn, Yuri. You don't have to call me out like that. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that fill deep and complex fantasy worlds. That sounds like Grace. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. Okay? But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing that a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Yeah, that's pretty true. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that, but if the story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? Damn. What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine. Wait, I want to know what it was called. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just so cute. Just like you. Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. What's wrong with them? Not a very confident writer, yeah? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Rain? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one small problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori might have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, humph. Rain, you all, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That's it. That is writing poems. If writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. I mean, they're okay. Right. I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. I mean, that is why I came. I just came for the one cupcake. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Oh, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Rain, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Hee. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? Wait, why is the game making me feel bad about my writing skills? I feel like I'm an okay writer. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Rain, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for her clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay. Okay. With that, the two of us depart from the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls, Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess it starts with writing a poem tonight. Okay. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay, I'll be honest, I don't remember their names. Not all the way yet. I think this one's... I don't know. I don't remember their names. So... I liked the one that was... I liked this one. I think this was Monica. No, this was not Monica. This was... I don't know. We'll pick, pick Charm. Probably... pure. And then I thought I was gonna have to move these over some. We'll pick desire. Rainbow. Suicide. Why is suicide in there? Beauty. Diggle. Let's do dark is best. What do you mean? You want me to do all dark? I think we'll take... I want to do Aura. I want to try to make a cute poem. First, do you think does dark change? What happens with dark if I pick dark ones? Let's take Sparkle. Shame, empty, sadness, pain, tragedy. Why are these all sad? Excitement, explode, eternity, forgive, sticky, sweet, scars. Hold on, I'm gonna wait for Grace. If you're writing a cute poem, you want a cute girl then? Yeah, I want this one. I want this one. She seemed nice. She's very, she was very shy. She was super shy. I think maybe scars would be good here, right? I think so. I think scars would be good. We'll do one dark one. Scars. Embrace, prayer, vertigo, cry, games, misfortune, fireflies. Cute. I don't even know what vivacious means. Existence, rain cloud, heaven sent, or depression, dance, broken hair. I'm not sure. I guess we'll pick rain cloud. Playground, whirlwind, hope, love, lust, nibble, graveyard. Okay. We'll do... shit. I guess we'll do hope. Clumsy, ribbon, jumpy, color, massacre. We'll do rose. Okay. Nature is silly, Valentine. Ocean, cage. Which words you pick leans towards one girl or the other, by the way. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'm trying to get this one. I'm trying to get her. So I feel like she's like sweet, but she's also shy. So I'm trying to do ones like that. So maybe cage. Wrath, analysis, shopping, dazzle, fluffy, electricity. We'll go melody. Milk, fester, pout. Wonderful, laugh, dead, bliss, headphones. She likes dark things. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, we'll do... I don't think anger is dark, is it? That's just... I guess we'll do anger. Unending. Raise you childhood. Fireworks together. Thank you, by the way. Swimsuit, holiday, parfait. We'll take lazy. Or, sorry, lipstick. Stacious, family, marshmallow, agonizing, secretive. Okay, we'll take at climax. What the? We'll take agonizing then, I guess. Okay. Let's see how it goes. Hi again, Rain. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Haha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Yuri says, thanks for keeping your promise, Rain. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Okay, her name's Yuri. You gotta remember that. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Why is Natsuki so mean to me? Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. Alright, fuck off, Natsuki. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it, okay? Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Yeah, get her ass, Monica. Fuck her up. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. True. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Rain always gives it his best, as long as he's having fun. Yoshino, does he work? Without even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. You did? She says, is it so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. That's okay, Yuri. You can be jealous. How come? You and Rain can become good friends too. Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Well, wait, Sayori? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. That's right. Yeah, we're gonna get Yuri. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading it much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around the closet. Man, it looks like no one must be bothered today. I slumped back down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with literature? Or with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, And after they come, we can do the same to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Aha, good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is, then. And Sayori says, I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all. Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Oh my god, why is it so close to her face? Whoa! I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fell out of my chair. Sorry. Wait, Actually, I'm not sorry at all. Okay. It's your fault for sleeping like that. Well, I didn't ask you to be up all up in my face. You weirdo. This isn't the napping club. Okay. And? Does our school have a napping club? Hey, Fake Pen. Fake Pen says boy has arrived. You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that too loud. Or don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder and see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah. I know. You're always going to be looking out for me, Sayori. Hee. That's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me even better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Eh? No, not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Eh? Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. Ah? I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. Oops. I accidentally clicked something. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's toothpaste stain on your collar right there. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would have ever noticed that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. God, I'm really just roasting her. Jesus Christ. Seriously, Sayori. Why don't you think you have a boyfriend yet? Oh my god. Why am I so mean? Eh? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Oh my god, what is this shot? Hee. I feel like I'm in a porn game right now. This is so funny, I feel like I'm playing Honey Pop. What is this? Well, I was just thinking about how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. I don't know if this makes us friends or more than friends. Eh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. I like how she just lets me call her stupid. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Oh, God. Please don't have the button come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Wow, I wonder what the reason for that could be. Does this thing even fit you properly? Eehee? It did when I bought it. Sigh. If you ever buttoned it, you would notice sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? Sayori says, it means my boobs got bigger again. Yes, that is what that means, Sayori. Don't say that out loud. Eehee? Anyway, you look much better now, so... why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. Ooh. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew. That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. Okay, and you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. Alright? So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. So she'd prefer to get just berated by me constantly than have a boyfriend to take care of her. Okay. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. Hehe. I guess we are really better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Aw, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Hi, Monica. You just came out of nowhere. Huh? Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay. Rain, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah, I did actually. I wrote a really good poem. For Yuri. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly complies while reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Yuri, because that's who I was trying to impress. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. Okay. I can trust your opinion, to be fair. Nice. Hey, Yuri. Looking good. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes. More than enough time for her to finish reading. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. Wait, she's just staring at me? It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. She says, no. Whoops. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's really fine. I didn't notice. What were you saying? Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that is not something you can be blamed for. There are many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning, by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, or I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, me, or to Natsuki. Okay, so I'm thinking that Natsuki has told them all that she likes me. Yuri is too shy to tell them that. I don't know about Monica, and I forget the other one's name. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Okay. It says, Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the ember glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. That's kind of cute. Quick requested to tell Mary to continue. I'm sorry to have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking about that at all. But it took you a long time to read. No, it didn't. It took me like a normal amount of time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. I mean, okay, it wasn't like pretty. It was, it was normal. That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It was a good poem. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Uh-huh. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Rain. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poems often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps, the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. Okay, it's a little deep. It's a little deep there, Yuri. And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think like that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Who should I show my poem to next? I think Natsuki would be pretty happy with my poem. So I guess I'll do that one. Well, oh wait, shit, that's the wrong one. Fuck. I didn't want her, I wanted the other one. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. Hey, fuck you, Natsuki. It's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? Hey, Natsuki, that's too much. It's too much. Don't threaten me. I'll pass. Sigh. Well, anyway, I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. It says, eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly. Okay, people can try, but that's about it. Okay, that was awful. That's just a bad one. What the fuck? Yeah, I told you weren't gonna like it. I like it. No, don't lie like that. It was a bad poem. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But that isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read. But it hits you hard, like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. I mean, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. I didn't see that at all. It was just bad. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into this than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Alright. Hey, Sayori is the one that was our friend. Yeah, there we go. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Rain. Nice. Eh? I love it. I had no idea you're such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Is she just gonna agree with me on everything? Ahahaha. Jeez. Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a rain poem. Oh my god. Alright. And that makes it feel extra special. Okay. I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy. Just that you wrote one. It reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Rain. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Hee hee hee. We'll see about that. Okay, dear sunshine. The way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed. Making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. What? Okay. Alright, well that was a lot better, except for the end. It's probably my favorite one that I've read so far. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Wait, was it not good? I thought it was good. I liked it. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice. Or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Yeah, it does sound just like her. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. Hee hee. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Alright, that was from Monica. Hi, Vane. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, wanna share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ha ha ha. Don't worry, Rain. We're all a little embarrassed, don't you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past in. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Uh-huh. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? No, I wanted Yuri. Damn it. You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Well, maybe we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Huh. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other as well. Well-being, even if you showed in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. Huh. You sure you're not reading into this too much? Ha, I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell she likes exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment with a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. Okay, well, Monica's just cool. She's just a good friend. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Uh-huh. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Okay. Oh, this is a long poem. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun, but it's too late. My retinas. already scorched with the permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. Oh, that's creepy. So what do you think? That was like... So there was someone looking at hers at the hole? Sorry. I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Haha, it's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of today. Sometimes when you're writing a poem, or a story in your brain, or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. That's pretty good advice. Thanks for listening. Phew, I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes laid on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Well, Natsuki, anything's gonna look fancy compared to your shit poem. Oh, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? God, she's insufferable. It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? Well, maybe Natsuki, you should give up writing. I'm sorry. I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. Humph. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it, okay? Which people did, by the way. Who liked it? Sayori liked it. And Rain did too. I did not like it. My character lied. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon. Unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Rain liked my poem too, you know. Oh god, they're using me as a weapon. They're like hitting each other with me. He even told me he was impressed by it. Oh my god, no. No, don't drag me into this. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Read the music stop. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Rain appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Oh my gosh. Jesus Christ. And how did you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Like Sayori does? Ooh. Oh, there she is. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Rain started showing up. Damn. Oh my god. Okay. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Oh my god. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Rain? She's just trying to make me look bad. Hey, Yuri, I'm on your side, okay? I don't care. I don't care about your boobs growing. That's a good thing. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective. No, Natsuki, it's not. Then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poem so convoluted for no reason? The meaning should just jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Rain. Well, wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Rain? I mean, yeah, sure. Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with will probably think more highly of me. Yeah, we're agreeing with Yuri. Fuck you, Natsuki. Natsuki, you're right that I liked your poem. No. See? Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. She said it was cute. What are you talking about? I understand. Yuri. You're a seriously talented writer. It's not a secret I was impressed. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, that's... But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined... Wait, why am I doing this to... No. Yuri's fine. No, Yuri's okay. They're still putting feelings into it and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened. When you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that I'm sorry. Ooh. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. Ooh, Monica. Monica's some mommy here. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Nah. Natsuki clenched her fists. In the end, nobody has taken her side. I mean, yeah. Nobody should take her side. She's trapped. At this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Thanks, Sayori. Sayori doesn't need to... Sayori, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look out at all your faces right now. Jesus Christ. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. That's where it belongs, to be honest. Natsuki, she really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. Yuri, no. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Sigh. Everything all right? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri. How could anyone have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, all right, I believe you. Thanks, Rain. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, I would never do anything so shameful. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. We all want to make ourselves look better. So, what thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea now. Okay. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Monica says, okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was all right. Well, mostly. Rain, how about you? Yeah, I'd say about the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow, and maybe you learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kind of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. You know what? I didn't actually learn anything. Hold on, because I forgot about them already. Hold on, let me think. Yuri's was about the blue-green... God, I don't even remember what it was about. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Rain, this is like the worst game for me to play because I have awful memory. Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Hehehe. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I really can't say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. Huh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Rain, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Hehehe. Every day is going to be so much fun. Sigh. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? What? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Alright. God, I forget. So Grace said she likes dark things. Yuri does. So, there's not anything more dark really than a massacre. I think we'll go with that. We'll go with, I mean, I want to do like some cute things too. I guess you could do wrath. Oh, do they jump when I do something they like? Shame? Oh no, that's... Never mind. Incapable? Oh, okay, no, yeah, they jump. Okay, they jump when they like it. Okay. Agonizing? Okay. Uncontrollable? Nice. Oh god, I don't want to pick suicide. Why would I pick suicide? Infallible? Okay. I don't even know what sticky is supposed to represent. I don't know what well, pick sticky. Oh, that was the wrong one to pick. Okay. Explode? Okay. Let's go, Yuri. Scars? Oh, nope, wrong one. Oh, wait. Why does Sayori have scars? Wait, what does it Sayori mean? Scars make Sayori jump. We'll go disarray. Okay. Anxiety? Okay. Rain cloud? Oh, shit, that's Sayori. Wait, Sayori has rain cloud and scars, but she's like really happy. So I guess he's like masking it. Let's take fear. Damn it. Extreme? There we go. I still don't know what vivacious means. Does anybody know what vivacious means? Hurt? Oh god, that's still Sayori. Crimson? Okay, there we go. Depression. Oh, that's Sayori too. Wait, so Sayori has depression and anxiety. Captive? Okay. Graveyard, I guess. There we go. It means lively and animated. Okay, so we don't need that. Thanks, Grace. Thank you. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. Okay, so I think my poem got way better that time, trying to go for Yuri. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the classroom, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Rain. Yo, Sayori. Okay, don't ever say that again. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Hee. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Wait. Why is she so happy all the time? If she's so... It's the things that make her the most excited or really sad. Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't you take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why, that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill out into the ground. Wait, do you want them to do that? Only 2 small coins fall out. Ha ha ha. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming into the clubroom. So either you're not hungry at all and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so, that only leaves one option. What? I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. Okay, so you were trying to manipulate me? If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. God, I'm so mean to her. Ha 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 ha. Yuri suddenly giggles. Huh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri? Tell Rain to let me borrow some money. Damn. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. Ooh? Ahaha. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That's hilarious. Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? Ha ha ha. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes, so I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give you more credit than that, Sayori. Hehehe. Pwap. Kia. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow. What was... A cookie? Sure enough, a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is that a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. Ha ha ha. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Ha ha ha. Natsuki? That's so nice of you. Man, I feel so bad for Sayori. He just lets everybody just walk all over. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Okay. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Oomph. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. Ehehe. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Ehehe. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Jeez. I get it. Cookies still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Oh? Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey, did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Alright. Yuri and I laugh as well. Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori... Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the clubroom. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Alright, she's got a boyfriend? That's true. Excuse me. Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I just kind of started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay, that sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Rain. Monica smiles sweetly. Alright, so we're gonna stop it just for here. Just because I need to do a little bit of an intermission. Anybody on Twitch, I'll just keep going here in a second, but anybody on YouTube, if you liked this video, please like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. It really helps the channel grow. And if you want to see more, we'll be doing it again tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.